Bernat again, and today I thought I'd show you how to make these cute little booties. I call them winter booties. These are 0 to 3. The sole measures about 3.5 to 3 3/4 size, depending on how tight or loose you crochet. The stuff that you're going to need to make these ones are, what I use for babies is I like to use a softer yarn for baby's feet. So this one I'm using the Red Heart Love White. Then I'm using Vanna's Choice, what color is this? Olive. And then this fuzzy yarn, I forgot what this is called, but it's at Joann's too, I think. A tapestry needle. You're going to need a couple buttons that are going to fit what you would like. I think these are smaller than 3/4 inch. Of course, scissors. You're going to need a needle and thread to sew your buttons on, and your size E hook. So let me show you how to make these cute little booties for your little one. Okay, what you're going to start with is your E hook. You're going to start with your white yarn, and you're going to chain 11. And a chain is you start with the slip knot, and you just kind of put your yarn over like so on top. Put your hook in, grab your yarn, pull it through, and tighten it up. So that's a slip stitch or a slip knot. You're going to chain 11. Chain is yarn over hook and pull through. So that's 1, 2, 10, 11. Then what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the second chain from your hook. So a half double crochet is yarn over, and remember not to go into the first one but into the second one here. You yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and you pull through all 3 loops. You do that one again in the same stitch. So you have 2 half double crochets in there. You're going to make 8 half double crochets. So there's 1, and you're going to do that all the way to the end. Okay, and 8. And in the last stitch, you're going to make 6 half double crochets in this last one here. So what I do is I do 3 and then I kind of flip the yarn or the project item, whatever you want to call it, kind of on its side, and I put the knot where I started in the middle, and I do 3 more half double crochets. So then a total of 6 in that last stitch that we worked on. And then working on the opposite side here, in these little holes, you're going to make 8 half double crochets down the line just like you did. Okay, once you get to your last one here, you're going to do 2 half double crochets in here. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch it to the very first half double crochet you made. So you just insert your hook into your stitch, yarn over, pull through, chain 1. So that's the first round that we've made here. Okay, so now we're going to start on round 2. What you're going to do is you're going to make 2 single crochets into the same stitch here. So single crochet is you put in your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So that's 1, and that's 2. And then you're going to do 2 single crochets in this next stitch as well. 1, 2. Then you're going to do 8 single crochets down the line. 1, 2, 8. You're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. Then you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the next 5 stitches. So you're going to do 2 in this one, and then you're going to do 2 more in the next one, and so on until you have 5 sets. So that was 1 set. Okay. and 5. Then you're going to do 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. You're going to do 8 single crochets down the line. 1, 2, 8. And then you're going to do 2 single crochets in the last 2 stitches, and we're counting this one that we usually don't count. We're going to count it in this pattern. So 2 single crochets in one, and then 2 single crochets in the next one. And then again, you're going to slip stitch it to the first stitch you made here, and you're going to chain 1. Okay, so for round 3, we are going to do single half double crochet into the same stitch we just ended, 1 half double crochet. We're going to do 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, or not. Then we're going to do another single crochet into the next, not a single, 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Then you're going to make 2 half double crochets again into this stitch, into the next stitch I should say. Okay, then you're going to make 9 half double crochets up the row here. That's 1, 2, and 9. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do a pattern of 2 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet 6 times. So you're going to do 2 half double crochet into the next stitch. Then you're going to do 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. And you're going to repeat this pattern 5 more times. So you're going to have 6 half double crochets and 6 single crochets all around the toe. So let's do that. Okay, I'm on my last set here. And 6th set. And then you're going to do 8 half double crochets down this line. So 1, 2, 7, and 8. And then you're going to do another pattern of 2 half double crochets, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 1 half double crochet. So you're going to do 2 in this stitch, in the next stitch, and 1 in the next, 2 in the next, and 1 in the next. You're going to slip stitch it again to your first stitch you made, and chain 1. Now you're just going to single crochet around and make sure that you work into that last stitch so that you have 48 stitches all together. So single crochet all around in both loops, starting with the one you just finished off at. So 1, 2, and go all the way around so you have 48 single crochets. 47, 48, and slip stitch to your first single crochet, chain 1, and what you're going to do now is work in the back loops only. If you kind of turn your work sideways, you notice there's like a back and a front to your stitch here, and you're going to work into the back of it only. And you're going to do single crochets all around in the back loop only. And again, this is what's kind of make it look like it's a sole. So you're going to do that in the back loops only, again 48 stitches, and this time you're not going to work into the very last one. You're going to work all the way around and end like you would normally end. Okay, so 48 single crochets all the way around, back loops only. Okay, so once you've made your single crochets in your back loops only, excuse me, you're going to slip stitch attach again to your first single crochet, and do not chain one. You're going to attach your new color, whichever color you're using. I'm just happen to use the green that I showed you in the beginning. And what I do is just I kind of take a loop here and I pull it through, and then I chain one, and then I tighten up the white yarn and the green yarn, so it kind of is like a seamless, somewhat seamless attachment. Then you're going to do half double crochets in both loops all the way around, so you're going to have 48 half double crochets. So there's, whoops, there's 1 and 2 and so on. So you're going to have 48 half double crochets. Okay, so once you've done your 48 half double crochets, again you're going to slip stitch it to the first stitch you made. You're going to chain one. You're going to do one single crochet. You're going to do one single crochet into the same stitch you just made. You're going to do another single crochet into the next stitch, and then you're going to do a single, you're going to single crochet 2 stitches together. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and you're going to insert it into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You're going to insert it into the one after that, yarn over, pull through. You're going to yarn over and pull all 3 loops, and you've just single crocheted 2 stitches together. You're going to single crochet 8 down the line here. 1, 2, and 8. You're going to make 2 half double crochets. So there's 1 and 2. And then what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet 2 together 10 times. So double crochet is yarn over, or double crochet 2 together is yarn over, go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through only 2. Then you're going to yarn over again. You're going to go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 only, yarn over, pull through all 3. So that's this is one double crochet together is done. So you need to do 9 more of these. So let me just show you again, just in case. Yarn over, go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 only, yarn over, go into your next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. So you're going to do that, so that was 1, 2, and we need to do 10, so you're going to do that 8 more times. Okay, this is my last double crochet together set. You're going to make 2 half double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and then you're going to single crochet 8 down the line. It's 1, 2, 7, 8. You're going to do another single crochet 2 together. Okay, and then you're just going to single crochet the last 2. You're going to slip stitch it together and chain 1. Okay, you're going to make Oh, and by the way, you can cut this tail off because you're not going to need white anymore. Okay, so you're going to do 1 single crochet into the same stitch you just made. You're going to do 11 single crochet down the line. So that's 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. You're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. You're going to double crochet 2 together 4 times. So that's 1 set. You're going to do it 3 more times. And 4. Okay. You're going to do 2 half double crochets. Oh, yes, honey, give me 1 second. Okay, there's 1, 2, and then you're going to do 12 single crochets down the line. 1, 2, 10, 11, and 12. You're going to slip stitch it together again and chain 1. Okay, so for our round 9, we are going to do 1 single crochet into the same stitch. Then we are going to do 10 single crochets down this line. 1, 2, 10. We're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. Then we are going to do 3 sets of double crochet 2 together. So we're going to double crochet 2 together 3 times. There's 1 and 3 sets. We're going to do 2 half double crochets. Then we're going to do 11 single crochets down the line. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. You're going to slip stitch it to the first stitch, chain 1, and you're going to cut and pull your yarn through. Okay, so that's the bottom of your booty. I mean, you could probably even leave it like this if you wanted, just to make like a little shoe. You can accent it with something cute. Okay, so what I do now is I take my shoe and I kind of just eyeball the center, which I can kind of tell it's like right here. So what then I do is then I count 6 stitches to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I work in the back loop and I attach my yarn. Just pull it through and I chain 1 and I make a single crochet into that same back loop, and then working in the back loops only around the front, I'm going to make 11 more single crochets, so I'm going to have 12 total. So that was 1 back loop only, 2, 11, and 12. You're going to chain 1. I'm going to turn your work, and now you're going to make half double crochets all over here, and you're going to do it in both loops. So yarn over, and do 1 half double crochet, 2, and you're going to do that all the way around, and you should have 12 half double crochets when you're done. Okay, 11 and 12. Chain 1 and turn, and you're going to do half double crochet stitches all in front of this again, and you're going to do it, there should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 6 rows total, and we just did 1, and we need to do 5 more, so 5 more rows of half double crochets across. Okay, so I'm on my last row here, 11 and 12. You gotta chain 1 and cut. Okay, so you should have 7 rows total, including single crochet. So you did your single crochet down here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what I do is I take my work and I count back, or I count forward 4 stitches of where we worked our work into the back loop only. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I attach my yarn into the front loop of that 4th stitch. And I chain 1, I tighten it up here, and then I single crochet into that same stitch, and then I single crochet into the next 3, so that was 1, what's going on here, there we go, 1, 2, 3, and then you should be working, okay, 4. So you have 4 stitches all together that are just in the front loop only. Come on. And now, since we're at the part where you can work in both loops, we're going to work in both loops, making a single crochet in each until we get to the other side here. So make a single crochet in each stitch until you get to here. Okay, so we worked our way over here, so we're back to where we can work only in the front loop, and you're going to work in 4 of these front loops just like you did on the other side, making a single crochet. I don't know why it keeps separating. Really? So there's 1, and then there's 2, 3, and 4, and then you're going to chain 1, you're going to turn your work, and you're going to do half double crochets just like you did here, and you're going to do 6 rows of half double crochets back and forth. Okay, so once you've made your 6 rounds of half double crochet, so single crochet, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, and chain 1 and you tie it off. And before I add the furry stuff, what I like to do is I like to tie everything off and weave in all my ends to make it nice and clean. So let's do all that. I flip my work out, or inside out, and I weave in all my ends. So let's do that, and then I'll show you what I did with the fur. Okay, so once you got all your ends woven in, you're going to flip your boot back the right way. You're going to take your E-hook. You're going to take your fuzzy yarn, and you're going to attach it to the very bottom here of your boot. Just like you would the other yarn, just pull it through and then just chain one. And then what I do is I do single crochets all around. You can do half double crochets if you want it thicker, but I thought for this size it was single crochet or all the way around is just fine. So you're going to do that evenly all around until you get to this side, and then just tie it off when you get. Okay, so once you get to the end here, you just chain one and you cut a tail. Okay, and then you weave in those ends, and then I will show you how to do the buttons. Okay, so I stitched the buttons on. I didn't think you guys needed to know how to sew buttons on, just needle and thread. And I try to do it as evenly as possible as I did on the first boot. And then what you do next is, if you want, you could try to use the fuzzy yarn to go around this, but it might be a little tough to go around the buttons. Anyway, I cut a piece of yarn. For these boots, the yarn is almost 10 inches long. And then what I do is, so I know how tight I need it, I put it around the boot, or around the button, and then I wrap it around the boot. And then, just like I did on this side, I take my needle, and I take my finger and I kind of hold it, and just so you guys could see this here, I take one piece of thread or one piece of yarn and I pull it through into the boot. Like that. And then the other yarn, I pull it through a different hole. Okay. And depending how tight you want it is how tight you're gonna tie it. Okay, and then what I do is I just make a knot. I think I make 3 of them just so it doesn't unravel. Okay, I just cut the, so there's one. You can do the same thing for this side. There you have it. You got 2 little cute booties, and if you want to, if your kid's foot can't slide in, you just unhook it, put your kid's foot in there, and tie it back up. And if it's still a little bit loose and you want it tighter, what I do is I just twist the yarn and it makes it shorten up a bit, and then it'll be tighter. So there you have that, guys. So this is 0 to 3-month-old little baby booties. If you guys have any questions, ideas, concerns, and yada yada, just let me know. I will post the free pattern on the bottom of the descriptions where you can find it. And again, I would love to see your guys' creations. Post them on my Instagram or Facebook. I would love to see them. So again, send me some ideas to make some stuff, guys. I love making stuff for you guys. Excuse the cold. I guess I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.